Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Lurker101 Plays Democracy 3. And we're going to go into the next quarter and see if we can get this deficit down and some progress here. Let's move. Credit rating down. Oh, I do like this thing more. Little quotes to motivate you. How come we choose from just 2 people to run for president and 50 for Miss America? It's a fair question. What? News stations are buzzing with reports that the Cape Man has been seen fighting crime in our cities. Already, a number of high-profile arrests have been unofficially attributed to the masked stranger. To sign of how bad things have become on our streets, there were citizens are turning to superheroes for help. Look, we've created Batman or Bunny Man there. You can't say that's a bad thing. Crap. B rating now, that's not good at all. Right, what's changed? We're doing better for the poor. And the environmentalists. We need to get this deficit down by any means necessary now. So, health services, we can't do that. Now what? No, don't touch that. Or that. We're going to up corporation tax a touch. Leave sales tax alone. Capital gains is 35%. We don't want to do that. Alcohol tax is relatively fair at the moment. Let's have a look at the charts. Policies. Right, science funding isn't very popular. So, further changes. We can't really cancel the policy though. Allowing recreational drugs, not popular, so... Oh, it's the tax that's unpopular. Labour laws aren't popular. Subsidised school buses. Up that. I know I'm supposed to be sorting the deficit out, but you know what? I'm gonna really upset the religious nut jobs, but emphasis on evolution. With legalised cannabis, doesn't seem to be that popular, but income tax is never going to be popular. Food Standards Agency. Biofuel subsidies are popular. That's nice to know. Prisons. Very popular. That's still not fully implemented yet. You tosspot. Abortion law. We're changing that. It's on demand. It's a woman's body. A woman should decide what she wants to do with it. And a lot of unpopular things here. Public tax returns, not very popular somehow. We need better pollution laws though. Make government targets at least. Let's get the environment going. Not very capitalist, but we need to take care of the planet before we blow it up. Productivity down. We need to get that back up. So, yep. Better grants for technology. What else? Crime will get down eventually. Yep, it's going down. I don't think it's just because of the superhero either. Productivity, how do we get that back up? Productivity, drug addiction, health services, or cancel that policy, okay. We need to sort the unemployment out. Real subsidies, we need. Does that mean it's going to just make people more unemployed or less unemployed? I honestly don't know. I think it means it's kind of put a dent in unemployment. Should improve things. Apply those changes, okay? We need to sort out poverty. You know what, we're going into the next... need to get tourism up as well. The sales tax down. I'm sure I put the sales tax down, didn't I? We need to sort of... crime sorting itself out. Thought it would. International trade. We need to improve foreign relations. Can't do it through that way, so what I'm going to do is implement a few new policies. Tourism campaign. See about $1 billion. Nope, we need low. 1.25 billion. And take 4 quarters to get public libraries. A full year, damn it. We're not banning private stuff. We're not banning foreign church service neither. Let's try to help people. Where are we? It could be expensive. And I don't have the coin for that. Adult education subsidies are the way to encourage people to retrain and continue their education after they've joined the workforce. This includes evening classes and distance learning resources. These schemes help to raise the overall education level of the workforce. That's a good thing. We're implementing that. It's not popular because people don't know what they want here. Putting 6 billion into that per quarter. Bit of law and order. So this is what we need there. Sort out crime. Why didn't I do this earlier? So we need something to pay for it though. Gotta put a carbon tax in place. It's probably not gonna be well received. But we're gonna use the carbon tax to pay for some of their problems. Right. Some gambling is a sin which leads to poverty and disaster, but others believe some social gambling is harmless fun, which can also be taxed nicely by the government. We're legalising prostitution. Fuck it. if you legalise it, you can keep prostitutes safe. You're not taxed, it's regulated. The women are safe. The customers are safe. The women are doing it because they want to, not because some strange maladjusted prick is physically forcing them into it through either beatings or drugs. Legalise it. It's not popular with voters, but it's getting done. Right. You know what? State-run health service. It's going to be expensive, but we're doing it. And into the next quarter, see what works out from that. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but the content of their character. Martin Luther King Jr. Inspirational quote right there. Health is going up, unemployment down. And they're asking us to ban same-sex marriage. I'll allow it. There's no good reason to ban such marriages. It's no business of the state to interfere with the relationships between a loving couple, regardless of their gender. Plus, 2 men get married or 2 women get married. Does that affect me even remotely? Does it? No. Done. And if it's so immoral, if God hates it so much, let him sort it out. State employees going up. Religion going down. And self-employed, neutral, liberal. Well, the country's slowly becoming more liberal now. Conservatives not happy because it's become more liberal. Parents not too happy there. Hang on, what's the deficit? Deficit is only 38 billion. We can change that around, we can turn it around. There's another fair tax we can do. I'm not doing airline tax, that will hurt business a lot. A special high rate of tax charged annually on the ownership of super expensive homes. This tax is popular with some because it is almost impossible to avoid. You can't hide a home basically. It's perceived as unfair by some elderly people who may have expensive homes but relatively low incomes and thus have difficulty in paying annual tax. It is a form of wealth tax as opposed to income tax. It's got a point about their pensioners though. It would hit them pretty hard. I thought I implemented the flat income tax rate. Cancel the policy for now. Have a look. Tax on supermarkets. I was sure I put the flat rate of tax in there. Public tax returns. Oh well. I do want a flat rate of tax. That'll do. Antisocial behaviour is going down, but we need something to push it down. Alcohol abuse is up. And... right. Give the police force a serious budget to sort this out. Apply those changes. Not doing any more with prisoner tagging. Ooh, transport. Biofuel subsidies. Oil demand is going down. What other little statistics can we find out? That's just our cabinet. So options. I did have a flat income tax rate. I have got income tax and flat income tax. That seems a bit wrong. Tobacco tax, inheritance, alcohol tax. I'm raising the alcohol tax to sort out their drinking problem. No other reason. Let's just move straight into the next quarter. In fact, no, straight into the next quarter. See what happens. Credit rating upgraded. Oh, we're now BBB. That's going to help a lot. Oh, Sandra Thomas is displeased. Well, guess what? Guess what, Sandy? Bye. I didn't mean to do a cabinet reshuffle. Right, foreign policy. Let's have a look. What do we want? We're going to hire you. Somewhere for welfare. You're good enough. Economy. You'll do. Tax. Conservative when it comes to tax. Environmentalist. He looks mental. Public services. And let's have her. She's experienced. Law and order. I want someone seriously experienced there. That's you. Don't know your name, don't care, didn't spend the time to read it. Minister for Transport. Betty! That'll do, pig. That'll do. Environmentalist is going up. As you can see, everything pretty much bleeds into everything else. Space program is slowly being wound down, but we will get it back up. So we've got a 500 billion surplus. We can sort out the debt properly. Let's just let this run its course. Crime down, health up, education well up. Ooh, armed religious communities. A new situation has developed. Religious condemnation. The head of the church has called upon you to resign and told his followers not to vote for you or support your party. You have been described as an immoral and spiritually corrupt leader who should not be given the support of the church. Separation of church and state, buddy. Armed religious communities. Oh, crap. Religious gun nuts, let's get rid of that. Some religious communities all over the country have begun to arm themselves and take justice into their own hands. This situation causes concern and unrest amongst both moderate religious people and non-believers, leading to a rise in sectarian violence and criminal behaviour. Damn it. Right. Crime is going down though. We've got a superhero! We need to deal with unemployment and equality. We'll figure something out. Government not popular amongst the citizens, only 9% of them intend to vote for you in the next election. Damn it. Cabinet's loyal though. The only thing which saves us from the bureaucracy is its inefficiency. Eugene McCarthy. Right. Middle income, not happy at all. We've got to sort out their happiness. And their income, actually. Right. We do actually have to sort out the middle income. So what bleeds into the middle income here? I'm actually going to get rid of this inheritance tax. Just because I can. Homelessness, we'll have to deal with that. It's back on the upswing. Public services, we... Actually, I'm going to do this, free school meals. Because there's no way it can be a bad thing. And what other policies can I implement? And by not fully taxing the wealth of the super rich, tax shelters can be a great way to encourage successful entrepreneurs to make our country their home. With an ever shrinking world, the rich are free to settle wherever they please. Encouraging them to live here may mean they spend their wealth in this country. Such measures can be unpopular with the poor, who resent paying tax on their much lower earnings. No. We need... What's this? Mandatory microgeneration. One of the biggest cost factors in our lives these days is the electricity and heat. By making microgeneration mandatory, every citizen has the task of generating at least part of his or her electricity by using solar or wind power, depending on the situation and where they live. A big step towards lowering CO2 emissions. That would take a long 2 years to put into place. Let's help small businesses start up. It's a very capitalist thing to do. And what else? National Business Council. Trade union restrictions. Nobody disputes that the job of a CEO of a large company is hard, but the current level of pay for executives is out of control and causing huge anger among low paid. A cap on CEO pay is entirely reasonable and just in a fair society. It's popular among some. Tax breaks for foreign investors, no. We're bringing in the Racial Discrimination Act. Let's stamp out racism. Don't want to overdo it though. That'll drop racial tension without upsetting the Conservatives. Should be a good thing. What's this? Citizenship tests. Foreign aid. We'll upgrade that when we've got the money. As well as border controls. Tourism campaign. Let's put a bit more effort into the tourism. Military spending. When we can afford it, we'll upgrade it. Immigration's up. Racial tension seems to be down at the moment. International trade going down, but we can sort that out. Fuel subsidies, car usage, road building, bus usage. Oil demand going down badly. Biofuel subsidies. Let's up that. Let's just go into there next quarter, because maybe it'll sort all that out. Oh crap! Our latest security reports indicate a growing threat from an extremist organisation known as the Black Power Group. It looks like a number of people are angered about the way government policy is affecting ethnic minorities and see eliminating the current government by force as the only way to change things. You might want to Be careful about further angering ethnic minorities if you don't want to suffer an attack on your person. Great. Well, I thought I'd sorted ethnic things by putting in racial discrimination laws. Right, Jane Alexander, piss off. Whoa, we're double here now. 20%, it's better than last time. Ethnic minorities are actually up. See, tell ya. What's this? Armed religious nuts, they're going down. We need to sort crime out. How do we do this? I've got a state health service now. Good state, well, alright state schools. The debt is going down. Seriously going down. Look at the charts. There's income and there's expenditure. So while the global economy goes in the toilet, America rides high. Right, so didn't want to click on that, I want to click on that. Let's try to... That'll upset their religious groups. Stem cell research. Great hope for curing diseases such as diabetes and multiple sclerosis. However, because stem cells are taken from discarded human embryos, many poor. The discarded already, get over it, implement. I'm not scared of the religious gits. Maximum force with that. Oh, what's this? America has a technological advantage now. Science funding, we can push that up now. And is there anything I can do to placate the Conservatives? They're not happy with prostitution. They're not happy with their ministers are fired either. Tell you what, we'll sort out the prostitution thing just to keep you happy. I don't want to get rid of it completely. Which one's prostitution? That. We'll lower it a bit. It's going to upset them no matter what I do, but I don't want to criminalise prostitution. I just don't. Revert changes. Is there anything else I can use to placate them? Race Discrimination Act is upsetting them, is it? Diddums. Right. Figured that would upset them. Abortion law. Fine, 2 doctor approval. That should help that out. Police force is dropped with antisocial behaviour. Religious men cannot not just outlaw religiousness. Wealthy are actually becoming happy with me. Ethnic minorities are coming happy. Right, after this, we are going to get rid of one form of income tax. What's got to keep farmers happy? What's this? Food Standards Agency. What else? Car tax. Drop car tax a touch. It's not really affecting farmers, so we'll just refer to the changes there. And there are a few who would disagree that organ transplant is an amazing technology, but it requires plentiful supply of donors. Sadly, many people do not give the topic consideration. Some suggest that an opt-out policy is best, with consent for donation assumed unless otherwise stated. Others suggest that this is no place for the state to interfere and explicit permission should be requested. I'm not going to put that into place. I'm just not. It should be opt-in, not opt-out. I'm sorry, but... Healthcare vouchers could be a good thing. Forced political, military, religious oath. Adding religious oaths given in public by our officials and troops will create a greater sense of honour and security to the public, giving them the feeling that what we are doing are the right thing to do. With righteousness on our side, nothing can go right. Free parenting classes. All the way up. See what that does. The Conservatives now. Are you aware of the growth in power of a group known as the Moral Crusade? Apparently they are made up of more obsessed members of the Conservative values group known as Traditional Values Alliance. And it looks like they aren't happy. We have intercepted various chatter that suggests that people might be getting angry enough to make an attempt on toppling the government. Maybe even a suicide attack against you. Make sure you keep on your toes. Thanks. Ooh. Topical. The increase in capability of large corporations to use consumer databases and big data to analyse consumer behaviour has led to concerns about privacy. The companies insist that such data is anonymous in many cases and has been used purely to provide better services. Whereas campaigners suggest big faceless corporations are creating Big Brother style databases of consumers without their consent. So what, do we ban it or allow it? That is the big question. Now if we ban it, this sort of behaviour is nothing short of creepy, as well as posing a potential risk of identity theft for consumers. Companies have managed well enough all these years without tracking and storing information on every single decision a customer makes, and can easily get by without it. People have the right to buy things without effectively being followed by digital spies wherever they go. Or to allow it, opponents of internet tracking make it sound far more sinister than it actually is. All we're talking about is allowing companies to record accurate information on the consumer preferences so they can make better products and target their advertising effectively. Something that is harmless and also essential to a modern economy. There's no real cry for the government to intervene here. But another surplus. The budget is getting better. Election report. Oh, we are doing badly. We are getting our asses kicked. We have no activists. And we're halfway through our term. I've got 8 turns to the next election. I definitely need to make myself more popular. Somehow. Conservatives seem to get be getting placated. I've got the debt down though. Right. Right. Tax credits. 60 billion a year. And again. Health tax credits. Implement. Whoa. 100 billion a year. Religious jobs, not happy. Parents. Parents are getting maternity leave. Right. Gotta keep them happy. That's just achievements I've only gotten one. Ooh, mortgage tax relief, that could be expensive. This allows people to claim tax relief on the interest payments they have to make when they borrow money to buy a house. This helps home buyers to afford their mortgage payments, but can't be presented by those who are not in position to buy a house as effectively a tax break for home buyers. You know what? I said I was going to do it. We're getting rid of income tax because we're having a flat tax. It's going to wipe out 400 billion though. We can't afford it. We just can't. Right, so what can we do? Detention without trial, that's just wrong. General media censorship. There are times when an outraged public is counterproductive to the well-being of a democracy. Enabling general media censorship can prevent bad rumours and speculations from spiralling out of control. And while it limits civil rights, less violence and fear might be worth the effort. We do not wish to give anti-social extremists free... No. It's really stepping on free speech, that. I know a lot of what I've done hurts free speech, but at the same time, no. Let the media be the media. Clean fuel subsidy. 12 roads, no. Fuel efficiency standards. That could be helpful. Satellite road pricing, no. We're not closing airports completely. That would be suicide. National monorail system, though. Monorail. Right, so what we're going to do is start putting in bus lanes. Invest 5 billion a year in bus lanes, and then have bus subsidies of 25 billion a year. So where was that? It was transport. What else? Bus subsidies helps commuters, capitalists and motorists in some way. Bus lanes affect motorists and commuters. Let's go next. Return to government. Whoa! It looks like the extremist group known as the Moral Crusade finally got their wish. Those gunshots you heard were from one of their members who somehow got into a government building and opened fire on you. I'm afraid the doctors say there's nothing they can do. And you best hear your goodbyes. If only the intelligence services had more resources and powers, maybe they might have been able to stop those conservative extremists before they got this far. Rest in peace. I've been shot in America. Who saw that coming? Probably every American watching. I did get the national debt down though. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.